This is exhilarating. Get excited.
You know, oftentimes I go throughout my life and I like to enjoy the simple things in life.
Here's to a long and happy life.
A happy life.
You know, I like to enjoy, you know, peaceful days of like walking through a field and just enjoying being in nature. Other times I enjoy,
allergies.
And then the other times, you know, I enjoy, you know, probably watching a movie, you know, with Kate, you know, us.
Happy wife, happy life.
Sitting and watching a movie that we really like. And then other times I just enjoy watching someone get kicked in the fucking face.
I'm gonna kick that leaf. For sure.
Yeah, so here's the thing with the UFC. The UFC, first time I tuned into the UFC was 2002.
Yeah, that old.
Yeah, it was around 2002, and that was right, it was like a few years before the Ultimate Fighter boom, which I remember watching. Like, the first one that happened was me and my dad rented Ultimate Knockouts, and it was like the best knockouts from the UFC from like 1993 to 2001, I think. And then me and Dad immediately were hooked. Me and Dad became huge UFC fans.
Yeah.
We started watching them whenever we could, whenever they were available. And then when the Ultimate Fighter happened, I remembered the finale of the Ultimate Fighter. Everyone talks about that as like the seminal moment where this sport, this, you know, ultimate fighting, you know, mixed martial arts, truly became a common staple in American sports. You see, because before it was like decried as like ultra-violent, deathmatch, stuff like that, you know, it got over on stuff like that. You know, a lot of people tuned into it because, oh, someone might die. Die. No. But instead, nowadays, people tune in because of the techniques and because of like the talented fighters and like the personalities. Specifically, Conor McGregor. You know, everyone tuned in to watch Conor McGregor because you either loved him or you hated him. But at the end of the day, you tuned in to watch him, whether he won or whether he lost.
That's true. That's true.
Has anybody ever actually died in a UFC match?
From my knowledge, not any of the sanctioned stuff here in the U.S. Unsanctioned, yes. Unsanctioned, someone did die from exhaustion because they fought 3 times in one night and they had a heart condition that they didn't know about. So it was external circumstances.
I'm just thinking like it's, you know, it's very possible for people to die in a street fight because there's a lot of factors like that are uncontrolled about that.
Well, yeah, weapons and stuff like that.
Well, even if it's just hand to hand, like people will get beat on until, you know, they're dead basically. But like they always stop fights in the UFC before it gets to like a lethal level, you know.
Yeah,
and also in street fights, there's like unaccounted for factors like bricks and shit you can fall and hit your head on. Because I literally know my sister had a friend who died because this dude pushed him down on the ground and he hit his head on the curb.
Yeah.
And like freaking literally just like died from something that would normally be like just a nothing kind of thing, you know?
It's the unfortunate circumstances of the fall.
But I mean, in a controlled environment where the floor is not made of concrete and, you know, like there's refs to stop you from getting your brains literally beat in, like I don't really see it being a death match kind of thing. I never really viewed it that way.
No,
I just always viewed it as like boxing with a lot more to it, you know?
Well, it is. It's high-end like martial arts competition, and it doesn't just include striking. It includes grappling. It includes wrestling. It includes submissions. There's a bunch that goes into it.
I've always thought it was cool, but I've not ever had a chance to watch a lot of it. The time I got to check out the most of it was when my manager at GameStop was also a big UFC head, and so he invited us over for a couple matches at his house and stuff.
Yeah.
And to date that, because I have no idea what the year was, my favorite fighter at the time was Lyoto Machida.
Oh yeah, Machida fought for a while, and he.
It's like I saw some of his matches live where he like got knockouts with head kicks. And I was
Yeah.
just like, yo, that was dope.
I remember that he did that with Mark Munoz, and he did that with Randy Couture. The Randy Couture one, it was
I think that's
literally
the one I
Karate
watched
Kid.
at my at my manager's house, and I was like, that was freaking dope.
Was it a roundhouse kick or was it like a straightforward crane kick?
I can't remember,
But
I just remember seeing him like throw kicks that I was just like, dude, he's like gonna kick somebody's head off one of these days. It was, like,
yeah,
freaking dope.
sad
I
thing
think,
about
like-
Machida is he was too small for that light heavyweight division,
Yeah,
and he got
and I
dominated
think-
by a much bigger guys.
Yeah, I think like the ground game kind of like overwon him at points, if I remember correctly.
It was, and plus, he was like really good at like distance fighting. You know, he could like strike from a distance. Karate fighter. I mean, that's Machida. He's
With a
half
different
Japanese.
rule set, like he could have been like a champion, basically. I
Oh,
feel
yeah,
like, but
no doubt
not
about
in,
it.
Like complete mixed martial
Well,
arts.
karate point fighting, yeah, absolutely. Like full kickboxing rules, you know, no full on grappling or anything like that. Yeah, I would say like he benefited from like his style being one of one, and that's why he dominated so early on in his career. And then later on, people eventually figured out, oh, if you make it a dirty fight and get in close to him to where he can't use his range, then he's like vulnerable.
Yeah.
And that's what Shogun, like Mauricio Shogun Hua figured out, and Shogun eventually like knocked him out. I remember that it was at the end of the first round of their second fight. A lot of people thought that Machida lost their first fight, but Machida won the decision. I thought Shogun had won the first fight as well, but then they did a rematch, and then Shogun won, and I was like, well, that's that. And then John Jones came in, and then John Jones just dominated for like a solid like 10 plus years. And it's crazy just how John dominated. But here recently,
I watched some highlights from a couple of the recent fighters, and there's been some pretty cool stuff since I stopped watching.
oh yeah, well,
I liked the guy you were talking about during one of the anime reactions. It's got a really hard to pronounce Russian last name. Renegades or something. Can't.
Emelianenko? No.
No. But he's a wrestler.
Oh, Merab Devilishvili.
Nope.
No?
No, but literally the end of his last name ends with a Kov.
Alexander Volkov?
Nope.
No.
It's a longer last name in terms of the syllables.
Sergey
It's like dun 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 dun, like that many syllables. Dun 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 Kov.
Sergey Pavlovich.
It's a 5-syllable last name.
I can't remember.
But yeah, he's a wrestler, and he basically they were talking about how he's really good at getting people and tying their legs together on the ground like that between
Yes.
his legs and stuff.
Yes.
And then he can heavy ground and pound the crap out of them. And I was watching his wins, and like how he did some of the wins was just insane. It's like there was like another guy that I was watching too that
Igor Vovchin.
somebody got him. I don't know. I don't remember his name at all, but somebody got him in a bar. You know?
Yeah,
And
arm bar, yeah.
Yeah, and he basically his arm turned like that, and he didn't submit, and his arm was like bent at a crazy angle, and then he got out and came back and won. Mm-hmm. And I was like, that dude had to be so pissed because he bent his arm so far, man.
Yeah.
And he's like, the dude is either like crazy flexible or has like an incredible pain tolerance, but that is insane.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah,
cool.
I've seen arms broken in the UFC. I know Minotauro Nogueira had his arm broken by Frank Mir. Frank Mir had him in a Kimura, basically like twisting your arm backwards and then basically just snap. Like, oh, it was nasty.
I actually remember what anime reaction it was now, and if you uploaded it already. Renegade TV.
Hold on. Russian MMA fighter Khabib Nurmagomedov.
That's him. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
Khabib?
who-
Oh, dude, Khabib's arguably the greatest ever in terms of, like, the lighter divisions. Khabib, like, I really wish he would have fought at least one more time and been, like, an even 30-0.
Yeah, it's not up later yet, but it was the most recent Dawn to Dawn episode because you were talking about fighting in a rhythm and stuff.
Oh, yeah, and that, like, well, Khabib literally just makes you fight at his rhythm and basically just drags you into deep waters and just destroys you. He smashes you. That's what he thrives on. But we don't have any of that here today. Instead, these are pure strikers with head kicks.
The other guy was talking about that had his arm bent back. He had some crazy ass flying knee knockouts too. And I was like, hell yeah.
Oh yeah. But we got this here. This is the nastiest head kick knockouts in UFC history. And I already know this one. This is Alex Boggan versus Yuri Prochazka. This was their second time they fought, and yeah, this is the beginning of the second round.
Let's do it now.
This gets ugly super fast.
Damn.
Didn't
last very long.
No, I remember seeing this live and just being absolutely blown away. Yeah, and here's the thing: they greatly respect each other. You know, Tejeda and just boom, perfect, right?
He misread that.
Well, he thought it was going downstairs.
Yeah.
Instead, it just right there.
Mm-hmm. So you can see him move his hands down and
He's
not
not defending himself.
On the side of the head.
Switch kick.
And it was so fast too.
Well, caught him with his foot.
That's the thing. Alex Boggan is so fast, and he is just has such ridiculous power.
Broke his toe.
Yeah.
And adjusting it.
Oh.
He might have hurt himself. I mean, that's crazy.
What a head kick.
Oh yeah, Makhachev and Volkanovski. Makhachev for Volk. Yes. Makhachev, I don't know who could beat him. I was going to say Ilia Topuria is probably the only one I could think that would be on the same level as Makhachev.
Belongs to the Russian. I mean, and Islam set this up.
Now you want to talk
He
about?
had his hand up.
Yeah. Oh, it grazed and went right over the top.
Yeah, like
you see,
hit him like full on, like on the top of the head.
Yeah, right there. Now, if Volk would have had his arm up like this, he could have braced it more with this, but he could have hurt his wrist.
Yeah.
But Khabib Nurmagomedov, we talked about him earlier. You know who his protege is?
That
Right?
guy?
Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev, basically, after Khabib retired, he said, next up is Islam. Islam Makhachev is future. And so far, he's lived up to it. And I cannot wait for him and Ilia to fight. Him and Ilia Topuria is going to be a frigging clash, dude.
He just goes right over top of it.
It's definitely got the beard of a badass.
Splits
Oh
the
yeah.
eyebrow open.
Well, it's those
And
Dagestanis,
Volkanovski did-
dude. Dude, Dagestani wrestlers, I have no idea how the hell they're even human, man. They just keep pumping out these absolute monsters at every weight division. The lighter weight divisions, and even at heavyweight. Dude, the guy that just lost it, Magomed, he was just, I couldn't believe it went as, he lost as quick as he did, and he lost to Alex. Remember the guy that we just saw in like one of the previous clips with the big head, the other head kick? Good Lord. It was
His best to
nasty.
even try to get back in here, but
It was super
just
quick
eating
too,
these
first
hammer
round.
fists.
Oh God. Dude, okay.
So you leave it all out there. It doesn't
I'll tell you the context of this right after it happens.
you're laying
But
flat on your back or you're in the middle with your head down. As his hand gets raised, he's going to win. You got to empty the
Come
gas
on.
tank here.
He may have resigned himself to losing a decision.
Well, that's what Dean Thomas said.
Yeah.
Dean feels like that would be a moral victory for Leon Edwards.
But that is not the cloth from which he is cut. I mean, that is a
boom!
I was gonna say I can tell which one of these dudes has the scarier looking legs for sure.
Oh yeah, Leon
That
Edwards.
dude, like, I feel like that dude had to have like a massive reach advantage in that fight.
Well-
his arms and his legs look longer than the other dudes.
Okay, here's the thing you need to understand about this.
Maybe not.
Well, here's the thing you need to understand about this. This is Kamaru Usman, the guy that just got knocked out, the champ. He's been on an undefeated streak of epic proportions, and he has been the champ for like a few years at this point. And there's no one that's gotten close to even like beating him. save for one, Colby Covington. But then they fought a second time, and he mopped the floor with Colby. But Leon was losing this fight 3 rounds to 1. Or actually, like, basically 4 rounds to 1, because they said he was losing this round. And they basically, in the corner, right before this round, his coach said, you need to pull this shit out of the fire. You need to lay it all out right now. Leave nothing out. Go, take it to him. And then here we are with under a minute left. And then he just uncorks a head kick that changes the course of his life. And then he becomes the middleweight or the welterweight champ of the world. But
and look at this. He sets it up by showing him the left.
bam, right on the jaw. Perfect right on the jaw.
That is amazing.
I didn't even see it. John, I didn't even see it.
A left head kick.
He said to Herb Dean, no way, no way. Yes.
Oh my goodness, look how he shows him the left to hide it.
Well, he's done this before.
Oh my goodness.
This is a great combination from
They call that the money combo because basically,
Because it makes them lean away from the left into your kick.
yeah, basically you throw that, and when you throw your punch with it, you throw a kick with the same side. They like Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. He called it the money combo because it'd be like boom boom whap. And then you bring that, you would basically be hiding your left leg coming up with throwing the left hook, and they would never see it coming. And especially if you got them in the habit of checking a leg kick with the left side, dude, and they weren't thinking you were going to go high with a kick. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Let's listen to this in real time.
Oh my gosh. I'm stunned.
I also respect him for not ground and pounding on him, because a lot of dudes jump on him and start hitting him in the head.
He
as
knew
soon
it
as
was
they see him
over.
go down like
He
that.
knew it.
He just looked and he was like, yeah.
Well, Leon is a very calm, cool, and composed person. He's always very chill whenever it comes to being in the ring. And a lot of people called him out for that because it's you need to be more aggressive. You need to be more like a mad dog in there. And he's like, it's not who I am. And he's also from the UK too. Leon Edwards is still a great fighter.
Right, that Leon Edwards has such a full
There's his
set
gym.
of skills.
There's his gym in the UK.
We did not think that was going to happen in the 5th round like that.
Oh, Anderson. Yeah, Vitor Belfort. Dude, I swear, this is one of the most famous ever.
Spent a lot of money on pay-per-view and they got ripped off. He goes for a head kick and he's down.
Right back up, though, is the Spider.
Anderson lands a knee.
Ducked under the head kick, took him down for just a split second. Now they're starting to open up. Vitor looking for the big left hand.
Outstanding head movement by Anderson.
Like we said, second to none.
Boom! Ooh! Crane kick right to the friggin' face. Still in my mind, the welter or the middleweight GOAT. I know he's had a lot of performance enhancing drug issues later in his career, but during his time at the top, I'd never seen anybody dominate like Anderson Silva ever. Just perfect. Boom.
Yeah.
Ball of the foot right there on the jaw.
Wow.
You could not have timed that or placed that any better. Perfect.
It's almost like Vitor.
I swear, me and Dad watched this in a theater. They used to do the showings up at the Cinemall. Me and Dad watched this in the theater. Dude, there was a guy who apparently had money on Vitor Belfort, the guy in the white shorts, and he literally, after Anderson knocked him out, he's like, fucking goddamn motherfucking piece of fucking shit, god fucking motherfucker. Just dropping an F-bomb every 3 words. And me and Dad literally looked at each other and started laughing. Because we were just like, you must have had money on the dude.
Yeah.
Or expected it to go to the body. I mean, he saw it coming, he didn't even move. Right to the chin. Incredible. And that's just one of the things about
that
Anderson.
looked
He's
like
so
it hurt.
unpredictable.
Oh,
He
it
does
did.
such wild, unorthodox stuff. The front kick is classically a kick that's used to the body. When guy gets hit in the face, usually it just knocks him backwards. But Anderson landed it perfectly.
And he comes out
Oh, yeah.
looking for an opportunity to strike.
Yeah. This is Vitor.
This was not was like the same weight range.
Well, no, this is more open weight range.
Coleman shoots for a leg.
Yeah.
To the face of Mark Coleman. Williams doing exactly what Jerry Bullander has told him.
And watch this. Thing about Mark Coleman is he's big and he's strong, but bam.
Yeah, you can only take so many kicks to the face.
Yeah, and Mark, the thing about it is, Mark, if he got his hands on you, good luck. Good luck, because you're going for a ride, and he is going to be he's going to be raining unholy fire on you all night long. But if you can get him to stand up and get him to gas out, you could beat him. But at some points, dude, he was unstoppable. But yeah, Williams knocked his ass out there. Oh, Rose. Rose Namajunas. Ooh! Yeah, Zhang Weilei.
I think I saw that one at some point.
Yeah. So here's the thing with it. Zhang Weilei right now is considered the greatest 125-pound female fighter ever. She's beaten everybody she's gone up against, except for Rose. She is 0-2 against Rose.
Damn.
and it's the only blight against Zhang Weilei's career. Outside of that, she's perfect.
Look at that. Look at move, feint.
Fire.
Wow. Right on the jaw.
Why does Rose kind of remind me of the one girl from Aliens?
Follow-up shots. It's
Which
over.
one?
She's out.
It was
Which one?
over.
The one with the really big gun.
Martinez?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. She looks like she could play that character in a remake or something.
She probably could. Well, yeah, and Rose is friggin' awesome.
I mean,
dude.
obviously, I guess not the same, nationality, but
Well, no, the thing about it is the woman who played her, the Latino woman in Aliens, is Jewish. She's actually white Jewish. Yeah, actually, you remember Terminator 2? Mm-hmm. You remember the redheaded stepmom of John? You know, the one that stabbed the stepdad in the mouth.
Her?
Yeah,
Huh,
same
weird.
woman. Same woman.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and she actually did that. And Rose is Lithuanian. She's that's her last name is Lithuanian. But she could still play the character. I wouldn't mind it. I would never doubt it. Although I will say,
It's like a super tough chick in any kind of action sci-fi movie. She looks like she could play her.
yeah. If anyone in the UFC did deserve to play that character, it would have undoubtedly be Amanda Nunes, dude. Amanda Nunes, the Lioness.
Fair enough.
Arguably actually, I'll just say it, the greatest female fighter ever. I know people say, what about Ronda and her run? She beat the brakes off Ronda. She beat the brakes off Holly Holm. The only person she ever had trouble with was Valentina Shevchenko and Juliana Pena. And she beat the brakes off Pena, and she's 2-0 against Shevchenko, even though both fights with Shevchenko are super close.
What's also funny about this is she looks like she has small feet and still won that with a kick, basically.
Oh, yeah. Well, size matters not.
She's realizing. She's hit herself in the head like, oh my God, what happened?
Because Rose
was out cold.
Rose was constantly moving right because she was moving so much. John Weilei expected low kick.
Yes.
Kick went high.
My God, that was perfect.
I mean, when Rose Namajunas wins titles,
Amazing.
she does it in fantastic. Oh my goodness.
It's spectacular.
She does it in spectacular.
Title fight, yeah.
Look at this again. Look at this. Look how perfect this is.
Oh my goodness.
Perfect. Oh, gosh. Lyoto. You talked about him. Here he is. Oh, yeah. Karate Kid. Yeah. This is Randy's last fight. I remember this. This was sad, but... Oh! Crane kick. Literally Karate Kid. Mm-hmm. He knocked out Randy's tooth with that.
Damn. I didn't know
Watch
that.
this.
Boom!
He faked with the left and jumped in with the front kick to the face. Let's see it again.
You actually can see the tooth here. Boom.
Oh, man.
I guess it's too artifacty, but
That is.
in certain angles you can see the
crane
tooth go flying.
technique. No can defend. Look at that. Brilliant. Right on the chin. And Randy goes down.
Get him off him,
I
Eve.
just think he was depleting himself
Oh,
far
yeah.
too much.
Oh, Donald Cerrone. Tim's story. This combo is
Seen
god.
Donald do some crazy stuff.
Dude, this combo from Donald is god tier.
Lightweight
It is
champion Eddie
god
Alvarez
tier.
years ago.
Boom! That combo was perfect.
And he tried to turn away, and he caught him in the face with the kick because of that.
Yep.
It's all over.
Sensational.
Cowboy. Cerrone set up by the head kick.
Take a
Watch
look
this.
at
With this right here, it's almost perfect. He throws none of these shots at 100%. He throws every shot with like precision between 50 and 70%. Just damage from like the amount of shots that he's giving him. Watch this. Blocks the shot, and then
Take a look at this here.
wham,
The jab.
jab,
ducks under,
straight to the
shot.
body,
to the
boom,
head.
And
and
once
then
he's turned away,
headshot,
just
boom.
kicks him in the head.
Yeah, and then Rick Story's like, oh, where the fuck am I?
Absolutely crisp and accurate. Let's take a look at that again. Look at this.
Boom, boom,
to the
boom,
body,
boom.
the head,
That was
and then a high
amazingly
kick. I mean,
done.
just
A
glorious.
4-shot combo, one of my favorite combos ever.
Sensational. To the body, and then boom.
Love
to the
Cowboy
head.
Cerrone, dude. I was sad when he
Ridiculously
retired.
accurate.
Literally had him doing ballet.
Yep.
Just doing spinning and spinning.
And I talked about Valentina Shevchenko earlier. This is Amanda Nunes. Outside of Amanda Nunes, she's the greatest female fighter ever. But
Clearly eye in
Valentina,
outstanding shape, barely
just,
breathing heavy after round one.
yeah, she's got some
That sounds
nasty
like someone
kicks,
is
dude.
slapping the
Yeah, that
bag with a
sounds
baseball bat.
painful.
Oh! Night. Jess is out, dude.
I mean, that was a
Hell!
nice head kick.
It was the
And the thing about it is, Valentina knew as well. She knew as soon as Jessica was going down, it was over.
Shin to the dome.
Yep, she knew it. It's over. She just skips off, just like,
As you see her
that's
legs.
it.
Yeah, she was running up like she was getting ready to ground and pound, but then she saw that she was just like,
Yeah.
she was like, oh, no, I'm
Yeah,
good.
she saw that Jess was in like another stratosphere.
No
Still
need for that.
unconscious. Let's take a
Yeah.
listen to it.
Just a thwack. Ooh. Yeah.
With
Oh.
Bisping's
Oh, yeah.
gets in, he gets out
This
very
is
well.
nasty. This head kick. Vitor.
Belfort very fluid and relaxed here in the early.
Also, this is TRT Vitor. TRT, testosterone replacement therapy. It was allowed for a time in the UFC. Basically, you could go to a doctor and you could basically pay them to give you supplements that could increase your testosterone to its natural level. But you can lie about your natural testosterone level on your application, and that's exactly what Vitor did. That's why you remember how he looked in the Anderson Silva fight, right?
Yeah.
You know, when Anderson kicked him in the face. This is 2 years later. Look at him.
Yeah.
He looks
way more jacked.
Yeah. And Michael Bisping here, this kick made Michael Bisping lose his eye.
Damn.
Going.
Yeah.
There it is again. That left high kick. And Bisping is opened up
Shit,
and in
was
all
the
sorts
kick
of
and not the
trouble.
punches
That'll do it.
afterwards?
Vitor Belfort has done it.
Well, I could show you like the video of him like popping his like prosthetic out.
Well, he landed it in the first
Boom.
round, and he landed it in the second to get the finish. You can see Bisping's hands were down. Just as
I
he
wonder if the
threw it,
Luke
boom,
Rockhold one's going to be
right
in
on the
here.
temple. And from there, we know about Vitor Belfort's killer instinct. If he has you hurt, many times, it's going to be the end. And Bisping covered up, appeared to be defending himself, appeared to recover pretty well from that huge high kick, but Dan Murgliano stopped.
Yeah, look at that. Compared to the earlier one we saw fighting Anderson Silva, yeah, that's bullshit.
The fight.
Oh yeah, Holly. Oh yeah, Holly Holm against
This is
Ronda.
incredible. Never have we seen this.
Ronda got dominated in this fight.
Kickboxer
Straight
turned
left.
mixed martial artist. Ronda judoka turned mixed martial artist.
Beautiful. Beautiful. She's hurt.
Bam.
Oh.
Looking to finish.
Like a
I
friggin'
heard about that fight, but I never saw it.
Yep. Basically a baseball bat to the jaw.
Oh my
Holly,
God.
yeah.
Wow. Unbelievable. Stayed light on her feet. She was in excellent shape. Look at this. Ronda's hurt
Yes.
here.
Perfect.
Boom!
Oh,
Head kick
neck.
goes down,
Yep.
and Holly is all over her. And that was one of the keys to victory that we talked about. Holly Holm's kicks, the fact that she hit him behind the punches. But that is the perfect head kick there. Drops her face first. Holly on top, slams another shot in. And that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. We have a new champion. Let's look at it one more time. Ba-boom!
Bam.
Right on the neck. Ronda goes limp.
it's over.
Holly
Separated her
jumps
from her
all over
senses.
Hammer fist.
Oh, remember earlier when I talked about Wonder Boy? This is Steve Wonderboy Thompson, the guy I talked about earlier with like the money combo. He does it again right here. Just this is
As unorthodox as it is, if he works his way up to the higher level of talent and the
he did it with the right hand.
Yep.
It's perfect.
that. How good was that? Well, he will work his way up to the higher level of talent.
That's what that young man
Wonder Boy,
Hell yeah.
he's also a huge anime fan.
has. It's very unusual. His incredible leg dexterity and kicking technique, karate technique. Let's watch it. Yup.
Bam.
Right.
See, he hit it behind the right hook, and then he brought the right leg up and like right on the jaw.
Over the shoulder, Mike, so he didn't see it coming. Dan Stitchen had no idea that kick was on the way because the way that Stephen Thompson placed it, it was blind to him until it came over the shoulder and then landed on the face. Really a beautiful, beautiful attack by Stephen Thompson.
Yeah. So yeah. And then let's see. Yeah, he actually like. Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it's the it was the kick that took it out. Oh,
What did it do? Like pop his eye or something?
oh, it literally detached it.
Oh.
And that was it. And they basically told him, like, and he kept fighting. He actually won the championship with one eye. Like, Bisping's a madman, dude. I mean, the guy is an absolute.
So obviously this eye, I can't see. Anyway, just for the viewers that don't know, there we go. Boom. That's what you wanted.
Yeah.
So, because they're all like, his eyes look fine. Do you know what I mean? That's why I did that. If you see it, it's a fucking mess. So obviously this eye.
Yeah. So yeah, that's literally the
Does he
situation.
have his original eye still behind the glass eye?
Yes.
Eye.
Yeah.
Sounds really
Can't see.
uncomfortable.
Anyway, just for the viewers that don't know, there we go.
But-
Boom. That's what you wanted.
That's his original
So,
eye.
they're all like, his eyes
It's
look
just
fine. Do you know what I mean? That's why.
it's just glassed over because it's completely detached.
Yeah.
See, you can have a partially detached retina and they can repair it, but if it gets completely just severed like that, it'll wind up like that. It'll go glassy. And then basically you can either have it removed, or like him, you can have it recessed and then you can have a prosthetic put over top of it. And that's basically what he did. And Michael fought for another few years after that, won the title with one eye. I mean, this guy's a friggin' madman. He's literally insane. I have no idea why, like, the balls on him to pull that kind of shit. Ugh. All right.
Impressive for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I would want to quit if I lost an eye in UFC for sure.
I think most people would. But all right, everybody. I want to thank y'all very much for tuning into this. This one was recommended on our Discord. So if y'all want to see anything else from our Discord, feel free to let us know. But if y'all want to check out more from our stuff, there'll be stuff popping up on screen. And if you want to subscribe, we'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want to leave a like, we would also greatly appreciate it. But till next time, everybody. Signing off. I am Nate.
I am Nick.
Y'all be good people. Take care of yourselves. Peace.